Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Henry, and today I'm doing a stealth camp next to these train tracks here. I haven't done a stealth camp in a while, but I'll be giving you guys a stealth camp for the new year. So happy new year everybody. But this is what we're working with. So over here, we got the train tracks. Over there, as you can see, there's a couple stuff here. Right there, we have a storage unit. We have a highway over there. We have a main road on that side, a couple buildings here, and then more buildings along that side. Let's hope we can find a good spot, and it should be a pretty good night, so let's get going. So we're gonna find a spot over here. As you can see, it's kind of wooded here, so I'm gonna try to find a spot in here somewhere. I've always wanted to do a stealth camp by some train tracks, so it's going to be pretty fun. It is pretty windy today, and it is cold as well. There's a little bit of snow out here. Man, that was pretty hard to get in here. It was super thick getting in here, and I had to go up a hill, and the snow didn't make it any better. I slipped, and I could barely get in here, especially with my backpack. But let's find a spot in here and set up for the night. Honestly, this is looking pretty good in here. It's not too bad at all. Well, that's not a good sign. It means people have been here before. And I just hope I don't encounter any homeless people in here, because that would suck. I think this is a pretty good spot. One of these trees, it's pretty open, but there's still some cover over there, and obviously over there. And there's a big hill there where the highway is. So this should be a pretty good spot, I'm thinking. Alright guys, so we got the shelter set up. This is what it's looking like. I'm probably gonna have to clear off some of the underbrush under here, because I mean there's just too many branches and stuff, so I'll probably have to do that, and then I'll set up my sleeping stuff. I'll tell you what, it is going to be a long night if the highway is that long. But I guess that's what you get for sleeping by a highway. And I imagine if trains come by, then that'll be even louder. It should be a good night still. I always say I hate using an orange sleeping pad, but here we are again. I think it should be okay. I mean, usually as long as you're in a pretty good area, and it's not too noticeable, then it's usually fine. Oh yeah, you guys, look at that. From back here, in real life, like if I turn this light off, it is really hard to see it. On camera, it's a little bit lighter. On the menu tonight is gonna be some Mountain House chicken and dumplings, as you can see. I've had Mountain House before, but I've never had chicken and dumplings. Obviously, this is freeze-dried food, I wanted something pretty simple for tonight because I didn't really know exactly where I was camping tonight. I just knew I was going to do a stealth camp. So I just brought something simple for tonight. So it should be pretty good. Man, this stove just is crazy, dude. It just, it's such a big flame for how small the stove is. It's actually, I always am surprised by this every time I use it. Gosh, and dude, that thing heats up. Like, I can feel the heat from here. That is crazy. So let's get this on real quick then, in that case. Not try to dump all this water. All right, that should be good. This thing should be boiling in no time. I got to get cleaned up because there's crap everywhere. Like when you're stealth camping, you want to make sure that everything is pretty much packed away. Everything that you can have is packed away because if you have to make a run out of here, you want as much stuff as you can fit in the backpack so you don't have to leave a bunch of stuff. But, obviously that's just for emergencies, but I always want to be sure that I have everything packed away just in case. The nice thing about this is the fact that I have light right there via the billboard. And obviously you can tell all around me there's lights. It's pretty nice to have the billboard light because when I'm not filming, I don't need any lights on since that is illuminating most of everything around me. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but as you guys are aware, this is really the first stealth camp I've done in, almost 2 years now. And I have done one stealth camp in between the last one I filmed, but it was a pretty good stealth camp. I did it with one of my friends, so that was pretty cool. Well, I'll tell you what, it smells good. Oh yeah. You know what it smells like? It smells like a pot pie. That's exactly what it smells like. The inside of a pot pie. Gotta seal it back up, let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then, yeah, so once that is done, I'll give you guys an update. I will say this is not too terribly cold out. I would say right now it's around 25, but it really is not bad out. Compared to what I'm used to, sometimes it is cold, and this is not too bad. And then I got to let this stand for another 4 minutes. But yeah, really not too bad. Yeah, that looks good. I'm going to enjoy this meal. I'll tell you what. I was actually thinking about making a pot pie one of these days in the cabin over the wood stove. Because that would be pretty good. Besides the traffic noise, this is a pretty good spot. I haven't seen any trains, unfortunately. Not yet, at least. I don't know how active this railway system is right here, but it should be pretty active. I mean, I'm in a pretty busy area, and I've seen trains go by multiple times. I just don't know if this part of the track is that active, but I haven't heard any trains yet. I hope to hear at least one tonight. All right, you guys. So it's been about 4 minutes here. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Look how thick that got. Let's get the taste test out here. Oh yeah, that's literally what this is. It's called chicken and dumplings, but this is literally a pot pie in this bag right here. Yeah, I mean, it's good. Honestly, I'd stick with a 9 out of 10, even a 10 out of 10, to be honest. This is definitely the best freeze dried meal I've ever had. Because that's good. I actually parked my truck in a hotel to get here. No one dropped me off or anything. So the truck's parked, I don't know, maybe a half mile down the road in a hotel. Hopefully I don't get a ticket. I honestly don't know if I'm allowed to be there, but I'm gonna hope that I don't get a ticket. Also, while I was done setting up, I actually went for a little walk on the train tracks, and I saw some pretty good spots down there. Obviously, this is a good spot, but there may be future stealth camps along this railway because there were some good spots. I'm not gonna say anything about them, but that's all I say. Also, I realized how hard it is getting in and out of this place. There is no way that even if someone sees me out here from that side, the railroad side, there's no way someone is coming through those bushes. It is nearly impossible. I fell 4 times trying to get up the hill because it's also slippery. My jacket kept getting caught. Like, it's just bad getting up here. So you need to really want to get up in this woods for it to be even worth it because it was pretty difficult. So, I mean, that's added security, I suppose. I mean, of course, this probably isn't the riskiest spot out there. I was thinking about a really risky spot, but it could land me in jail. Um, so I didn't really want to do that because it was just going to be too risky. It was either going to get me killed or it's going to land me in jail. Either one. And I didn't want either one. So I decided to pick this spot. It's a good spot. Obviously, still in the middle of the city, but definitely one of the better spots I've found. So I just finished eating and cleaned up. That food was really good. I would definitely rate it 9 out of 10. So that's pretty close for a highway. It's not too far at all. Obviously, we're down this hill here, so that makes it a little bit different. But yeah, that's what we're looking at out here. I mean, really, just a good stealth camp in general, and spot really. So right now, I'm just gonna kind of chill. That's pretty much how stealth camping goes. You set up, you eat, you sleep. It's a little bit more interactive if you're filming because then you're talking, you're making sure all the angles are good, everything like that. But that's pretty much how stealth camping goes. You kind of just survive for the night in the middle of the city in a pretty good spot, and that's pretty much how it goes. I'll update you guys in a bit. I'm gonna be going to sleep here. It's about 10 o'clock right now, and so I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm probably gonna be waking up pretty early just because I got to get out of here somehow and not be caught. So I'll see you guys in the morning. So good night. Guys, there's a train coming right now. Look at that. First train in the night. Oh yeah. It's not too loud. I thought it was gonna be louder, but I mean, I would say that's a good thing. It's not that loud. Well, there you go. I'm glad at least one train came out. Good morning, everybody. It's about 5 a.m. right now, and I want to get out of here. Well, actually, I kind of have to because the storage unit is going to open, and also I got to get my truck from the hotel before everybody gets out of bed. So I'm going to be getting up, and I'm going to pack up everything. Honestly, didn't sleep very well. The traffic noise really kept me up. It didn't get as cold as I thought it would. Maybe around, like the lowest it was probably 20 degrees. I thought it was going to get down maybe like 15. So it wasn't as cold as I thought. But, yeah. So let's get packed up. It's It's actually snowing a little bit out, as you can see. Just a little bit, but we got that set up way faster than I thought, which is pretty nice. But now we got to get the tarp down, get into the backpack, and then we're gonna get out of here. So let's do that. So this is going to be the end of the video. I'm going to walk back and get to my truck here. So actually I tore down camp in about 10 minutes, so it was pretty easy, pretty fast. So yeah, that'll be the end of the video. And so thank you guys for watching. Truck's right where I left it. Glad it didn't get towed away, but as you can see, it is snowing a lot.